Is your name Melody? No, wait. Why do you keep running away from me?
Because it's fun.
Welcome to Cluster Reel. I'm your host, Chris. The Vanishing of Sidney Hall is a 2017 A24 film directed by Sean Christensen. It stars Logan Lerman and Elle Fanning. So I actually found this movie for the first time on Netflix. It was leaving. It was on their Leaving Soon page. And I'm like, oh, it's got Logan Lerman in it. I liked him in Percy Being a Wallflower and the Percy Jackson series. So as I was watching it, I kind of liked the vibe of it. It was a psychological mystery. On here it says it's drama and mystery. Kind of right on the nose. The movie takes place in 3 separate time periods. You have Sidney Hall when he was in high school, Sidney Hall when he was, young adult, making books and everything, and then you have him right after he turns 30. These timelines all coalesce in the ending. So let's get into the breakdown. Spoiler warning if you hadn't watched this movie. I really want people to watch this movie because I was shocked how much I liked it. But give it a watch. If you don't want to watch this video, pause it, go watch it, come back to this video and see if my take on it is close to yours, I guess. I don't know how to do this. It all starts out with Sidney Hall getting a mysterious letter confessing this girl's like for someone that she has a crush on. So Sidney ends up trying everything to find this girl. She ends up being the next door girl. Ends up that they knew each other in elementary school, but she had moved away and came back. And that she had liked him ever since and had been keeping tabs on him since he had been writing in the school's newspaper. A little weird, she doesn't go to his school but is keeping tabs on him. A little strange, but whatever. It's a budding relationship. But there's another character in here named Brett Newport. Newport! Who is the jock who used to bully Sidney. They have a shared past. They buried something when they were in the 5th grade and whatever, but Brett wants what he buried back. As that plot line's unfolding, we cut back to Sidney when he's in his 20s. He just wrote a book and everything, and he's signing a book, and there's this weird guy who has this long monologue to Sidney as he's signing his book. What he was saying disturbed him. Later we find out that person actually, he was motivated by the book Sidney wrote. As all of this is going on, the timeline from when he's 30, there's this mysterious guy who's trying to track Sidney down. Apparently he had went missing, and he's starting to set fire to his books. Basically saying it's leading up to the ramifications of what that guy did, and the stigma around his book is that he's wanting to burn all of his copies of his own work to try to make up for what happened. So this guy's going around trying to find him, and Sidney's on trains. He's a wanderer. He's going to different states and everything, burning books and everything. So we cut back to high school version. Brett ends up telling him that his father was not a good guy, and there was something in the lunchbox that he had buried that could incriminate his father, who is a man in political power in the town. So Sidney ends up finding this tape, watches it, and is kind of disgusted with what's on it. Planning on giving it back to Brett so he could expose his father, his mother finds it, and his mother ends up burning the tape and destroying all evidence. So Brett, seeing as he has no proof, no way of getting out of the mess that he's in, checks out of the world early. That leaves a very deep emotional scar for Sidney, and it's what Sidney based his book on, was Brett. Then we cut back to him in his 20s when he's an author. Come to find out that him and his wife had been divorced or going to get divorced. Sidney is actually having an affair with his publisher's daughter. So when she finds out about that, she gets mad and goes to her apartment, but then they get locked in the elevator. And this cuts back to him in his 30s, where the guy who's hunting him down ends up being an author that Sidney admired. basically admitted that his book helped save a life instead of taking one, how Sidney thought. Make him feel better about the whole situation. So then we cut back to his 20s, and his wife is asthmatic, and she ends up suffocating in the elevator because she doesn't have her inhaler. So when we cut back to Sidney in his 30s, we find out that he is dying, that he got a blow from his mother when she found the tape. She pushed him and hit his head off of the table, and now he's suffering seizures and everything, and it's slowly killing him. The author guy that was hunting him down ends up taking notes and everything, wanting to know more about his life, and that's when Sidney exposes everything and how guilty he feels and just how his life has turned out. It sounds morbid, but it's a very, very good watch. If you liked it, give this video a like. If you liked my breakdown on it, I mean, I think I got it pretty much, but let me know what you think. And my review of it, I think it's a 7 out of 10. It's a really good movie, kind of a hidden gem, really. And I love A24 films, and they did not disappoint me with this one. But yeah, I did not expect to like this movie as much as I did going into it. It's not Perks of Being a Wallflower good, but it's close. It's kind of got that same vibe. Logan Lerman and Elle have amazing performances in this. You can actually see the pain and grief and happiness and everything. They're just really good actors, really good younger actors. Give this video to, I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to watch it because I didn't hear about this video. How am I expecting you guys to hear about this video? So I know this isn't going to get a lot of traction, but if you do watch it and you do like this movie and you want to hear somebody talk about it, give me a like. There's really not a whole lot of people talking about this movie. This has been Cluster Reel. I'm your host, Chris, and have a blessed night.